Bibek, it would be great if you share some few tips for the best practices for the startups or maybe for the new businesses to create a purpose-driven communication.
Well, I mean, the startups, I don't see that too many startups are coming for a capital intensified business. Startups are basically for support system. But anyway, in India, there is a very common practice called CSR communication to become and to showcase yourself as a responsible corporate citizen. So whoever is coming and what kind of business, that needs to be identified, and accordingly they can definitely whatever the government has put laws, but beyond that they can think how to take care of the larger audience beyond the business, how your society at large can be benefited, and definitely that help you to put some kind of place to your brand propositions. I think so. But for the larger extent, I would say one company, I think nobody will mind anything, that's called ITC, Indian Tobacco Company. If you see their track record in the sustainable development, they have deliberately designed the communication strategy and given more and more weightage to the sustainable development. Now, you can ask the question, why? Why the largest seller tobacco brand has to spend so much on the sustainable development? Now, so they had to do it because traditionally tobacco company was being known as a cigarette seller, which is not good for the society. And the brand perception has gone down drastically. Oh, these guys are selling tobacco. And recently government has put in a lot of embargo that how smoking is being restricted gradually. So they thought that you have to repositioning in brand such a manner they are not being known as a tobacco company. And almost for 10 years, they have repositioning the brand strategy in such a fantastic manner, I would say. If you go today, their brand has been repositioning from a tobacco company to apparel, to the retail, to hospitality, this kind of business. It is a very funny example I can give it to you. 20 years back, people used to know a brand called WILLS, Wills, is one of the tobacco brand.
Right.
But today's generation will appreciate Wills as apparel brand. So they have piggybacking the brand value of Wills tobacco to the new apparel. Right. So that's why they repositioning their brand value from a tobacco business to a company that is attributing to the Indian economy. So, and at the same time, since they are in the tobacco business, they have done phenomenal job on the sustainable development. How you'll get to know? If you go today and put your search engine optimization on, and the Google search optimization, if you just put sustainable development, you will see the first 10 stories, the first 5 stories are from the ITC. So they have not only done a significant change in their business strategy, in the mission, vision, and the purpose of the organization, they have repositioned their communication strategy as well. And this integration, the communication strategy and the brand strategy, has been integrated so fantastically. Today's generation knows ITC not as a tobacco brand, rather a multi-facet retail and hospitality company. That's a fantastic.